Kevin Stefanski did make it official earlier today. Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, Kenny Pickett, all of them not playing in the preseason game Friday against the Panthers, the opener. Former NFL quarterback Chris Sims with his thoughts on Kenny Pickett and the Browns.
I don't think it's crazy that they brought Kenny Pickett in and tried to make him the guy. I mean, he's still young. He's still growing as a player. I mean, we've talked about Pittsburgh. I know it wasn't the best, but like we said, there wasn't exactly the greatest support system in the world there for him to make it happen either. I mean, there's a lot of issues there. So I will defend him in that and going, it wasn't the best scenario. I'm not in love with what he does or never was. But
yeah, I'm thinking that is there a different guy that was my co-host
I'm just trying to be
2022
realistic.
before the draft?
I'm just trying to be realistic to putting myself in a GM shoes or Cleveland shoes to go, wait, he did do some good things. They got him to the verge of the playoffs and stuff like that to where I can understand the team going, hey, let's acquire him. Let's sign him. Maybe he can be
something.
What
does he do well? What does he do well?
He really, there's nothing special I'm going to say he does well, but he's not horrible at anything either. I mean, he's a good athlete. He makes good decisions. He's got a good arm. He's pretty accurate. He's just not going to be the guy that carries your football team. But maybe he can grow into that. Maybe he didn't have the support system to do that. All I'm saying is that's where I'll justify for Cleveland a little bit.
Damon, it's unfortunate for Kenny Pickett that, he's missed time when he has missed it, because now there's an opportunity for Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel to kind of make up some ground.
Yeah, for sure. I wasn't the biggest fan of the move of bringing in Kenny Pickett when they did. With that being said, though, I agree with a lot of what Sims is, communicating there. I think that if any system is right for Pickett, it would be pairing him up with Stefanski, getting him outside of the pocket and utilizing his mobility Kevin's always done a pretty good job of being able to scheme receivers open. So I think, when you look at that, you can certainly envision a scenario where, back when we had Baker Mayfield here with Stefanski, those kind of pass plays, big shots off of play action. I think that's what they're really trying to go for there with Pickett. And, it has been unfortunate that he has been out and we're not going to see as much of him. But I do think the Browns ultimately like somebody with a little bit more mobility than what Joe Flacco possesses.
Yeah, and the two things about Pickett, if you're looking, he's nondescript other than he's 15-10 as a starter, and he has, I think it's 6 fourth quarter comebacks. Other than that, those are the things that jump out about him that are positives.